Hi, welcome to Beautiful Snow TV, and welcome back, Snowflakes, and welcome if you guys are new. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you don't miss another time when I upload. And also stay hip to the community tab where I post questions and ask you guys for your opinion. Here are the products we're going to be using today. I also added in a Born Pretty dark blue. It wasn't a jelly, but it acted like one, which is weird. So this is also a milky white from Born Pretty. I love Born Pretty's polishes. They're very high quality to me, and I really adore them, especially for the price. Very pigmented, very good. So with this, I'm also going to be using a clear to encapsulate, and then I'm going to be using the La Coral, if I'm saying that right there by my card. And these are the products we're going to be using. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have some, these are 2 XLs. They're 3 XLs, but I chopped them down because Lord have mercy. Because sometimes I do like to wear my nails. So yeah, I got to keep them, at a good length. So now I'm just going to go in, and I almost forgot how to do this design. So I messed up like twice in the order of how it should go. So right here, I did go ahead and keep this is like a blue that's like really translucent. When I say this is like a very translucent blue, like it really is, but it is very pigmented in its own right, because even when I did my ombre, you could still see it, which is crazy. But I'm just gonna do I think I did like 3 coats of this. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I did 3 coats of that on all of the nails because I felt like I wasn't getting the pigment that I wanted. But once I added those 3 layers, I got what I wanted. But the design was not this light, if that makes sense. So with that, I did go in with a slightly darker blue, which you'll see later on. But this step is still necessary if you want like a color contrast. So yeah.
Give me life, give me love.
And here is that blue that I'm talking about. You can clearly see the difference. It gives it more of a tint, if that makes any more sense. It's still having, the translucent under there, but it gives it more of a tint. And I feel like if I would have started with this, I wouldn't have liked how it looked. When I say I'm putting the thinnest layer, as you can see, I'm not even trying to, I literally get all the polish off and literally do the thinnest layer and try to get any excess polish off. And I don't want it to be too overpowering, because it'll kill the effect. As you see, I didn't even dip my brush, and this is literally all that's going to be on that nail. It's just a tint darker, and this is what I was going for. And I cured this.
Give me life, give me love.
Okay, so this was my second attempt. I did not like how it came out. So here I am polishing again with that darker blue, using the same method, using less as possible, as little as possible. And it gave me, the same pigment. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint all of them. I did cure this. Now, what I was doing was I had messed around and mixed that milky white on the mixing plate right there, and I mixed it with top coat. And right here, I'm actually going to mess up again because it starts to spread on its own, and I didn't like that. So I wiped it off really quick, and then I just went straight from the bottle, and it gave me the pigment that I wanted without spreading all over the place. So that is what I did once I got it to that, because right there you can see it start to spread. So I did have to go back in and do it again. And now I'm taking the top coat, which is what we're supposed to be doing, and doing dots. Now, you don't want to actually dot the nail into the polish. You kind of want to let it drop on there. That's why it kind of seems like I'm going really slow, because I'm just letting it drop. Because if you actually dot the nail, then it will actually like pull some of the blue polish up or pull some of that white polish up, and it will look kind of weird. It won't give you the clearest effect that you can get. So that is what I learned from the first, second, and third try. So I'm just gonna let you let you guys watch this, and I'll pop back in.
Give me life, give me love.
And this is kind of what I was going for. I did cure that. I'm going to show you guys one more time. Now that I perfected it, I'm going to show you guys this one more time. I think I did this before, but it was with different colors on some mermaid nails that I had inspired from Portia Nailed It, which I love her channel. She has some of the coolest nail designs, and I love them so much. You can tell she puts actual thought into them. So I'm just getting some more top coat. I didn't realize I had more of that Dynamic Nail Supply top coat. It's almost just the same as the other top coat I've been using. It's just with that one, it's the same quality. I just get 2 for 1. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up.
Give me life, give me love.
And now all of them are done. This looks so cool, guys. I love this effect. Now we're gonna go ahead and do our ombre, and I'm gonna use quite a bit on the apex here. I want to build the nail because obviously it is pretty flat at the moment, so I want to make sure that I build it, and I want to make sure my ombre is pretty good. As you can see, that blue is kind of poking through this kind of peachy nude, but it's still a really good nude. I feel like I just had a really prominent line of demarcation. There we go. So I did go ahead and blend that down, and once I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, these nails are bomb. So I just made sure I kept my apex because I'm going to use some clear to encapsulate, and that's going to finish off the structure of the nail as well.
Give me life, give me love.
And all of the application is done, so we're just gonna go ahead and wipe those off for the third time. I am gonna go in with my e-file sanding bun file 80 grit, and I'm just gonna go over the entire nail. You guys have seen me do this plenty of times, but if you haven't, make sure you check out my filing and application video down in the description box. Gives you tips and tricks on how to file polygel and how to do application as well. Now I'm gonna go in and just kind of finish this up, crisping up my sides and my free edge. Then I'll go in with the hand file, go in with the cuticle work with the 5-in-1 bit, and then I'll go in with the buffer.
Give me life, give me love.
And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and support your girl for free. And here is all the nails, all file shaped and buff. Guys, these were so gorgeous. Like, filing is one of my favorite parts of doing nails. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of our gel polish, get a little mixing plate there. And I wanted to add some white. This is also from a cart. I'm just going to add white flowers and do pink ones as well. And that is about it. I'm going to add some rhinestones to the cuticle area, and that is all. I'm going to pop back in once we get the flowers going.
Give me life, give me love.
And here is me doing the hibiscus flowers. I've actually been to Hawaii. These are actually gorgeous, y'all. This is very simple nail art, beginner friendly, and I love doing this. I did it before last year. So I'm just gonna take a small dotting tool, smallest one you can find, and you're just basically gonna connect those dots. You see that? You're gonna connect those dots. You know, it doesn't have to be super perfect. If you perfectionist, go ahead, but it's the point of the flower, you know. So I'm just going to connect those dots and kind of curve at the tip. Make sure you flick that brush and then pull in some of that gel polish as you see me doing in the middle. And then I'm going to do the same to all 4 petals. Some of the pink ones had, 3 petals. It doesn't really matter. Put a dot in the middle. Just trying to make my little dots really good. All right. And then we're just going to go ahead and put a dot in the middle. With the same white, and then we're gonna pull from that dot. I was gonna put a pink dot, I was like, nah, let's keep it white. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull from that dot and flick it out. I just wanted it bigger, so I made it longer. And I'll just take that same dotting tool, make my little dots around the stem, and it's giving aloha baby. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna zoom in here and do the same thing with the pink flower, and I'm gonna do this to all of the nails.
Give me life, give me love. Give me life, give me love.
And this is how they came out, guys. This is so crisp. It's so clean. Take some rhinestone glue from a cart. I know the label's peeled off, but it is from cart's rhinestone. They come 2 in a pack like this. It actually lasts a long time. So I'm just going to put like a medium-sized rhinestone, AV stone, and then I'm going to do this to the rest of the nails. And I'm going to top coat, and that is going to be it. Yeah, and this is the final look. Guys, these are so cute. I love them so much. Like, y'all, these are gorgeous. I love the shape on them. Like, I had to actually learn to get to love square, but y'all, these are amazingly beautiful. And I did use Dynamic Nail Supply's top coat today. Didn't realize I had more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you comment down below a little wave to let me know you rode all the way through this video. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.